As a physical therapist that sees a lot of spinal and shoulder issues, a real common question I ask is, just tell me what the best way is to sleep at night. And should I sleep on my back, my side, my stomach? Just tell me and I'll do it. Well, it's not quite that easy. Each position has its advantages and disadvantages. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a repeat offender, welcome back. I'm Deboo, a physical therapist from Integrated Physical Therapy in Bellingham, Washington. Now there's a lot that goes into sleep. In this video, we're going to talk specifically about the different positions. However, I will put a link to another video up here that I just did about additional 4 reasons why me personally, I wasn't sleeping very well at night and what I needed to do to kind of change it to help me. So not only position, but there's other things that we can do. Check out that video to learn more. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the different sleeping positions. We basically have your back, your side, and your stomach. We'll look at the advantages and disadvantages of each, and then it's a question of you experimenting to find out which one works best for you. Let's do it. First up, we have stomach sleeping, and I really do not recommend this position for anyone that might have neck, shoulder, or low back issues. And it just puts our spine in a precarious position, especially for hours at a time. We can't keep our neck neutral, so we often end up waking up with stiffness in our neck, and especially that upper trap area. About the only advantage I can see is that there may be less snoring because you're on your stomach, but I don't think that the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. Plus, you can have facial irritation just from the oils from the pillow, can irritate your skin, cause some wrinkles. Just unfortunately, sorry, don't recommend stomach sleeping unless you're absolutely comfortable. Next, we have side sleeping. Now, side sleeping can be really a pretty comfortable position for a lot of people, except for that left wrist. Not sure what that guy's doing there. But notice, let's start at the top and work our way down. Notice at the top, as long as your pillow is not too high. Ideally, what's nice is try to keep that spine as straight as you can. So make sure your pillow is not too high. You're going to have to experiment with different pillows to make sure you can find which one's comfortable, and tuck it underneath to support that curve of your neck. Sleeping on your left side has been shown to help with digestion and heartburn just because of the way our internal organs are set up. Although, of course, right there I am sleeping on my right side, but sleeping on your left side can help that. I also recommend sleeping with a pillow in between your knees. What that does is it kind of levels off the pelvis, and it creates a little bit more of an ease of position for your lumbar spine. Now, side sleeping may not be the most comfortable for people that have any type of shoulder impingement or hip pain, but depending upon how firm your bed is, because it can cause compression at the shoulder and at the hip. So based upon how you're doing with that, you may not find that to be the most comfortable position, as well as skin issues. If you've got some skin irritation, if you have acne issues, sleeping on your side puts that one side of your face in contact with that pillow. And like I said, we have natural oils that come off of our pillow. Off of our face onto the pillowcase, and so it may create a little bit of facial irritation as well. This brings us to our last position, which is back sleeping. Now, if you don't have breathing issues or snoring issues or apnea, then I actually do recommend experimenting with sleeping on your back because it tends to be the least stressful position on your spine. There's no compression points. You're not laying on one shoulder or the hip. You can put your arms where they're comfortable. There is no cervical spine compression as long as your pillow is not too high. It supports the spine. Also, putting a pillow underneath your knees oftentimes will help support the lower back, so you are about as stressless a position as you can be. And like I said, as long as you don't have issues with heartburn or sleep apnea, sleeping on your back is actually a good position to experiment with. Now, one thing of note, if you do have issues with stomach ulcers or hiatal hernia or heartburn, you may want to try to elevate the head of your bed just underneath the bedposts by maybe 4 to 6 inches. Oftentimes that'll help. Gravity will help kind of keep the acids of the stomach where they're supposed to be and make it a little bit more comfortable for you. So back sleeping would be my first choice. if you can tolerate it.
I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel, giving it a thumbs up, and ding, turn on your notifications so you never miss another one of our videos. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know down below. If not, take care, and hopefully you'll have a good night's sleep.